Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Luton. Now, Luton's had some bad press of recent times. In a poll on the ilivehere.co.uk website, it was voted as the worst place to live in England in 2023. Now, one comment that really caught my attention when I read that poll, one of the voters commented that Luton, and this is a quote, makes Slough comparable to the tax exile haven of Monaco. Well, I've been to Slough recently this year, and Slough was a pretty bleak place, so I've come over to Luton to see if it really is as bad as the people in that poll say so. Let's check it out.
When I came here in 2013, it was very difficult for me. About my car, about my dreadlock, about everything.
Where did you come from in 2013? Mozambique.
Mozambique.
And what brought you to Luton in 2013?
I came to see you. I was waiting for you.
For me?
Exactly.
Okay, then we were meant to meet.
Years.
Yeah. So you said it was difficult for you to start with when you first got here?
Yeah, it's difficult because people, there is different philosophy, different manners to see.
But you've been here 12 years, so something must have kept you here. There must be things about living in Luton you like.
No, now I build this place. This is my place now, no? About 85% is mine.
Yeah.
There is 15%, there is some idiots come sometime, you know. Yeah.
That's everywhere in the world.
In the
There's probably higher percentages of idiots in other places, yeah.
What's your name?
My name, Wendell.
Wendell.
Nice to meet you.
My name's Salvis.
So Luton's got a bit of a bad reputation in terms
of drugs and alcohol.
Everything. Last year it was voted one of the worst places to live in the UK and quite a divided place, but I'm here to find out.
Well, they say it's little London.
Yeah, well, it's only 30 miles north, so I can see how I could say that, yeah.
And the last 3 or 4 days, they killed three persons, maybe
really?
much farming, no?
Yeah.
What do you mean, in what way? What was the situation?
Situation. Maybe for me only about drugs or girls, that's it.
Okay, yeah.
No, nothing
One was
else.
outside my sister's house.
Really?
She's taking the delivery from Tesco and she sees shot.
Check out this game I've been playing in my spare time. You can play it on your mobile or on your computer, and you can seamlessly switch between devices. Class graphics, brutal boss battles, proper technical gameplay, and loads of champions to choose from. There are over 800 champions in the game, ranging from lizard-like creatures to elves, orcs, dwarves, and demons. Raid, Shadow, Legends. My favourite champion is Gjorgid the Breaker. He's an absolute unit, smashing through everything in his path, leaving nothing behind. Who doesn't appreciate a good Norse and mythological character? Loki, Thor, Freya, and Odin. Now is your chance to get them and add them to your champion collection, because Raid is running one of its biggest events to date, named the Asgard Divide. Who is tougher than Thor? Nobody. A real legend. As the champion of order in the world, he battles against giants and other monsters, just like in Norse mythology. As part of the Asgard Divide, players can also enter the event dungeon, a time-limited dungeon that sees you facing off against enemies and a boss. For this outing, players will have to test their wits and power against the almighty Odin Bayfather. Everyone can get the legendary champion Loki the Deceiver for free, simply by logging into Raid for 7 days between now and October 23rd. If you haven't started playing yet, then what are you waiting for? Click my link in the description or scan my QR code to get insane bonuses available only via my link. You will immediately get a huge starter pack with an epic champion Anax from the Undead Hordes faction. Aladdin lived a shorter life than most people know to live an eternal life. After his genie made him eternal, Aladdin changed his identity and went by the name of Anax, the Gutter Rat. And you'll get another starter pack after receiving level 15 that includes an epic Fane. These two champions are available after downloading via my custom link or QR only. If you go directly to app stores or use any other link to download, you won't get these packages that Raid's team gave me. You can find me under my name, Mr. Wendell. Join my clan, Not Bothered, and let's play together.
She's taking the delivery from Tesco and she sees shot.
Really? So there's gone crime?
So she come to stay with me 6 days.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah, but not only Luton, many places, Birmingham, Manchester, everywhere, this crime, not only here. Yeah. But for me, no problem.
Yeah.
Sometimes come some idiots here, try to, young boys like 20, like 30, they want to be like me.
Yeah.
Everything there is step, Look my age, look. everything, you know.
Well, you've got an amazing look, mate. Yeah. Explain your look to me, because the reason I walked up to you, you've got this vibe of energy and life. I wanted to start my video off in a good way, so.
Muchas gracias, señor.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Idol, Dusty myself, old school.
Do you live in Luton, my friend, do you?
I'm born and bred.
Born and bred. And how do you feel about life in Luton these days?
Can I say shit?
You can say whatever you want, yeah. That's the whole reason for me making these videos.
Right, I'll tell you what, there's too many foreigners coming in. You know these ones that come off the lorries? They're just abiding here. They think they're getting free money, right? That's wrong. It's changed. We've got such a mixture and a minority. I mean, it's just Somalians, Romanians, Polish, there's God knows what else. It's changed.
Changed a lot since you were a young man.
Yeah. I don't even feel safe at night. I used to stay here till midnight.
Yeah.
I wouldn't stay here till midnight if you paid me because...
You think it's quite edgy, quite dangerous now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So last year, Luton was voted 2023 the worst place to live in England. So that's why I came here, because I can't just take that report on face value. I need to come and meet the people.
Probably
so
is.
Do you think that's correct?
I think it was third last year or the year before.
Yeah.
But now it's probably... because it's drugs.
Yeah.
You can go and get drugs anywhere in Luton, right? There's too many drug dealers. Like I say, Somalians now come in and it's just getting a joke, right? We've been taken over by it, basically, yeah.
So one of Luton's most infamous sons is a gentleman named Tommy Robinson, who comes from Luton.
I've done a couple of marches on the EDL.
So how do you feel about Mr. Robinson coming from this area?
Well, all that was about, to be honest, he was right. It was about, they're building mosques everywhere. Any corner you can get, there's a mosque. And that's wrong in my eye. Our own community centre up Farley Hill has been taken over. Prayer day is a day, right? They go in there, they do the prayers. There's fucking hundreds of them in a hall. Now, that should be for the community, kids. In my day, a community centre was for kids.
Do you feel like the traditional culture, people like of your generation, has been eroded?
Yes, 100%. Because I'm born here, I don't know any better, but there's a lot of places better than Luton. You don't want to come to Luton for nothing, really. Because they're not doing no business.
A lot of pound shops, a lot of gambling shops on the high street.
Yeah, there's loads of them. And that's making people even poorer, because you never beat bookies. I know that.
You know, the house always wins, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
A lot of chicken shops and, fast foody stuff. I can see it all over
Everyone's fed up with chicken. Chicken everywhere.
Sick of fried chicken. Enough to last a lifetime. Would you chat to me for a second about what life's like in Luton?
Shit.
Yeah? Why do you say that?
Well, at the moment it's not. It hasn't been very nice.
Because you've been here since '77, you say?
Yeah.
So you must have seen some changes.
Yes, lots.
Yeah.
It's all right during the day. It's at night when all the pubs and clubs are kicking out. You get fights every night.
Wow, where should I start? I don't even know where to start.
Yeah.
Michael, where should I start?
I'll lead you with some questions. So first of all, are you born and bred in Luton? Or?
Yes, I am.
So you've been here all your life?
Yes.
Yeah. And you must have seen a lot of changes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The town's gone downhill.
Downhill. Yeah. So what's Luton like these days, and why do you think it's gone downhill?
It's gone downhill because how shall I reword it? Too many Romanians. They go begging in the street, nicking from shops. There's a lot of thieves in the town.
Yeah.
It's very unsafe after a certain time at night, and there's a lot of knife crime in the Luton town.
Yeah, a gentleman there was telling me there was a murder the other day in one of the estates.
In Mars Farm, yeah.
That's the one, yeah.
Yeah, young 18-year-old boy.
Is that a regular thing now?
Killed his family.
Really? Killed his family?
Yeah, with a shotgun.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Terrible, yeah. So when did you notice the town changing?
It's been changed since this fucking thing came along.
And what was this?
Ardale Centre.
Okay, yeah.
It's changed since then, because the shops used to all be out here.
More of a traditional high street.
Yeah. But now it's not. And since they built that, it's gone straight downhill.
I saw a survey that said that last year it was voted the worst place in England to live. So I had to come and meet the people and see what they had to say, the people that live here. Do you think that's an accurate depiction in the survey? Or?
Well, yes, if you don't know the town, you can get in very quick trouble very quickly.
Yeah.
And certain areas you don't go after a certain time at night.
Yeah.
Otherwise you get into trouble. You can hardly find an Englishman in this town now because everyone's left.
Where have the people left to? Where have they emigrated to from Luton?
A lot of them has gone to Milton Keynes and other towns because this town has gone right downhill.
So folks, this is Mr. T, big T, small T.
That's it.
But the only T.
That's it, the one and only.
Yeah, you know Luton a little bit, mate. You've
Been there a couple of times.
working in Bedford, but you've come into Luton to work a few times.
Exactly, yeah,
What's
yeah.
Luton like in 2024?
Shithole, mate. Yeah, been here for an hour or two, like I told you. Seen some lads running out of there, doing a robbery, robbed some tracksuits, which you wouldn't really think happening, but...
And we're talking like 10, 11 in the morning this happened.
Yeah, like what's the time now? Hold on a second. The time right now is 12 o'clock. Probably about an hour ago. About 11 o'clock in the morning, robbing tracksuits. Yeah, man, if you got to rob clothes, there's not much happening here in terms of money-wise, is there really? So,
yeah.
Bit of a shithole, man, I can't lie to you. Only reason I know about Luton is because I know Andrew Tate's from here. That's like the only thing I know about Luton.
Okay.
But yeah, man,
It has another infamous son.
Who's that?
And that's Mr. Thomas Robinson.
He's from here as Tommy
Yeah.
Oh,
so
shit. Well, that tells you what it
he
is
would
to-
have us believe that Luton's a very divided place with a lot of problems.
Yeah, I agree with that,
A lot of
100%.
like cultural crossover problems, things like that.
Definitely.
What about your experiences of things like that?
Oh, nice. Really multicultural, man.
Yeah.
If you even just look
It
around
seems
the
it.
camera, like, there's a lot of different types of people here, man. So someone like Tommy Robinson having the views he has is kind of crazy, and they're coming from a place like here. But yeah, man, nah, you know what? I'll be honest. It's like any other place in the UK you get in it, because like, you're going to have some shit places, some good places. Reminds me of Birmingham, so I guess that's a positive and a negative at the same time.
Luton was voted the worst place to live in England.
I won't be surprised, you know.
That's a
That
pretty
doesn't
harsh
surprise me.
review.
I mean, okay, I agree with you. It is harsh because you go certain places, that whole up north, fucking shithole, mate. I mean, you go places even like I said, Birmingham and whatnot. Yeah, absolute fucking shithole as well. But coming here for like the last 2 hours that we have been here, I agree with that list as well because it's a bit of a shithole, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's pretty down on its heels.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah. Let's see if I can find some positivity in the town as I wander around. So
yeah, hopefully, anyways, mate.
Yeah.
If you someone from outside come here and get a worse experience, so they go and then update the website and they said that it's a survey and it's a very worst place. But I think so everyone have their own opinion, and in my opinion it's a peaceful place and good to live. So I think so every place have their bright side and dark side, so it's really depend on the people how they'll maintain their own places and how they gonna make it like look more beautiful and charming, and how it gonna attract the
yeah, it's a good philosophical point of view you've got.
Exactly,
Yeah. Where are you from originally?
I'm from Pakistan.
And where have you come from in Pakistan?
I came from Lahore.
Lahore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big city?
Yeah, it's a very big congested city,
Yeah.
just like London.
You're somebody that's just arrived from Pakistan.
Yeah.
A lot of people in England have got a very bad opinion about Luton. They say it's one of the worst places in England. What's your impression comparing it for where you've just come from in Pakistan?
Well, as I'm from Pakistan, so in Luton there's a lot of Pakistanis, and like so it'll be easy for me to adjust here like with the different communities, and I'll interact and I'll make reference. So that's why I have chosen Luton, because I heard that it's like a mini Pakistan.
Okay, so you chose to come over here to Luton
Yeah.
because you know there's a big Pakistani
Yeah.
community. Do you think it's as bad as some of the English people say on your first impressions?
In different aspects, it's very good place to live. Like in case of if cost of living, in case of your community, in case of a like peaceful area, as there's no fast life, and everything is very simple, and mostly people are very simple.
It's lunchtime.
Yeah.
I've worked up an appetite, my friend.
True.
We got much left?
Yeah.
Yeah? Let's do it. What do you recommend?
Oxtail.
I love oxtail.
Alright.
I love oxtail, man.
This one go open your mind and close it back, you know?
Okay.
Remember Carter said the comment is coming?
Yeah.
The oxtail is coming.
And what do you serve it with? You serve it with rice and...
The rice and peas, yeah, steamed veg.
Nice, yeah.
Yeah,
I love the Jamaican
White
steamed
rice,
veg, yeah.
You go, my friend. Taste
Thank
it.
you. Wonderful. Thank you very much. How much we're looking?
12.
12. Do you eat oxtail?
The best thing we eat, man.
Best one. Now, I've been told by somebody else that I should be picking this up with my fingers. That's the proper
Yeah,
way to
yeah,
do
yeah,
it.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That tender. Bursting with flavour. Oh, that steamed veg is amazing. Yeah, the other one. Steamed veg, it's different to the one I had in Brixton.
The best,
It's like a steamed veg salad.
the best Jamaican.
Yeah. Tell the camera.
Yeah, man, the best Jamaican food, man. Shellings, man, right on the curve corner.
It's
right
amazing,
there,
yeah. The oxtail is so tender,
Yeah, man.
so flavourful, juicy.
Yeah, man.
And now I'm eating it with the fingers. I was told to eat it with the fingers in the last
Grab
video.
for the best in the West.
That's why they leave the bones, yeah, to grab it. That's good oxtail. So when I ate the Jamaican food in Brixton, I ate it all with a fork, and I was told in the comments, Wendell, you need to grab the bones and eat it with the fingers with the bones.
Yeah.
That's why the bones are there, kind of.
Yeah, man.
Why anybody would come down this high street and eat in McDonald's or these horrible fast food places like Greg's when you can come here and eat this amazing fresh Jamaican food from the is it a curbside kitchen? Curbside kitchen. I said it in my video in Brixton, I'll say it again. I need to get myself to Jamaica. That was amazing. Oh, I just said, when anyone visits Luton, why would they go to McDonald's or Greg's when they come here?
Curbside here.
It's all about the taste of the food and the flavour, you know. Make the customers come back, you know.
Yeah.
They react to people and, you know, everything nice, man. Proper setting, you know, I just see everything clean.
Yeah, I
mean?
can see that, yeah, it's spotlessly clean.
Yeah.
You're here 6 days a week,
Yes.
just not Sunday, curbside kitchen, opposite Primark, that's easy to find.
Yes.
Yeah, just by the town hall. Friendly,
Thank you
warm
very
welcome,
much.
wonderful people. Can't beat it. How's Luton in 2024 in general as a town?
Luton as a town in general, you want me now. You know, like the black people fun, them cut it down, you know.
Okay.
The black people fun, them have more casinos, more gambling
All right, yeah.
and whores.
Really?
In Luton, yeah.
Yeah.
The council, not doing anything. 14 gambling casino.
Yeah.
14 casino.
Do you think that's because it's more profitable for the council?
for the a must?
Yeah, it must be, yeah.
But it's not profitable for the youths.
No, it's not, no.
Yeah, so
You
when
need
the youths
cultural events for the
culturally are
youths to
there,
keep them out of trouble.
you keep them out of trouble.
Yeah.
If you go to them and say, want my Marcus Garvey Centre, whole heap of talking, whole heap of yapping.
Yeah.
But if you want my casino, it open quicker in low.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I get what you mean,
telling yeah, them not deal with them.
That's a shame, mate, yeah. So you're saying that maybe like 10, 20 years ago, like, there was a lot more
much
vibrant
better,
community?
Vibrant, much better.
Yeah.
You have club. You have a club up here right now, we close.
Yep.
Club up there. Most of these places was club and thing like that, and
Yeah.
we couldn't do a thing, but the council just cut down everything. We don't know.
Yeah.
But the Asian community
Yeah.
have everything.
Okay.
Everything.
So there's lots of things for the Asian community,
Asian
but
community.
you feel the Jamaican community is
We
losing
nothing.
out.
Them have every all of the send. We can't keep nothing. Nothing we can't keep.
No.
Nothing. We don't have nowhere.
So it's a very multicultural place, but it doesn't seem
Multicultural.
like the Jamaican culture
Yeah.
is having as much room to breathe as other cultures.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, them yeah. Them don't deal with us fair. Yeah, and we do the most. But them don't deal with us fair.
The most impressive building in Luton is the town hall behind me. Now, the town hall was actually knocked down in 1919 by riots by local people who were unhappy with unemployment and social conditions at the time. It was rebuilt in 1936 into the impressive spectacle that it is today. So you may wonder why this alleyway is significant on my visit to Luton. Well, when I was a kid, I used to go home and away with my dad to all the Wolves matches, Wolverhampton Wanderers, and we used to be in like the second tier of English football back then. And we used to regularly play Luton. And I remember coming here to Kenilworth Road and seeing the football matches in the 90s here, watching Wolves play Luton. And it was one of the most amazing, quirky, small traditional grounds. And these days, football clubs, they've built these mega stadiums in industrial estates just outside of town centres. They don't look like this anymore. This is the face of 70s, 80s, 90s football in this country. Last season, Luton were actually in the Premier League, and I was rooting for them because they're such a small club by Premier League standards, and how they managed to get up to that level, I was really rooting for them, hoping that they stayed in the Premier League. But unfortunately they got relegated, so they're back in the Championship. It's such a shame because for a town like Luton that has some issues and has a bad reputation in some ways, like we've spoken about, that would have been such a boost for the morale of the town, having their little football club in the Premier League. Hopefully, they get promoted this season and go back up. Big shout out to my man Aaron, who I bumped into, watches the channel, doesn't want to be on camera, but he's walked me to Kenilworth Road so I can have this nostalgic visit. Folks, in the days of multi-billion pound Premier League football, are there many stadiums like this anymore in housing estates? This is how it used to be. The Domino's Oak stand of Luton Football Club, just here in this completely non-plus housing estate. It's part of the street. Another entrance here, and the stadium's just behind. This is how football used to be. It brings back so many nostalgic memories for me. You know, it's a proper old-fashioned ground, you know, like in a terraced houses.
There's a new ground there.
Are they building a new ground?
There.
Oh, how do you feel about that?
Brilliant.
Really? Yeah, I love that old ground now.
Yeah, it's an old one, it's that.
Yeah, it's a shame. Because all these clubs now, they build these like beautiful new bowls in like retail parks and stuff. I think it takes a soul. Yeah, Kenilworth is, you know, it's one of the beautiful old grounds in a way. And
intimidating.
Yeah, it is, yeah, for sure, yeah. So what's this pub like? It's a Luton Town pub.
Yeah, it is.
The best pub in Luton.
Yeah.
And the only Luton Town pub.
It's wonderfully done out, yeah. And rammed on match days.
Oh, God, yes.
You get plenty in on the other days as well?
Yes, we do. We have our regulars. We're very lucky. One of the lucky ones, to be fair.
Yeah.
Football days, absolutely rammed, but never any trouble.
No.
Always pleasant.
Yeah.
All our regulars are pleasant.
What's the price of a pint? So everyone wants to know. What's the price of a pint?
£4.30 for a pint.
It's £4.30.
Yeah,
for
and
anything?
the stronger ones are at £4.80.
Yeah.
The normal ones £4.30. And at the minute we've got a strong bow for £3.
Can't beat that. So folks, if you come to Luton, come down to the Wheelwright Arms, the Luton pub. On match days it'll be rammed, and other days they'll welcome you with open arms.
Oh, always.
Now Luton certainly has some ugly brutalist buildings. They're dotted all around the town, but it also has some beautiful older buildings, like here on Cheapside, and they're a window into a once illustrious industrial past when hat making and the automotive industry brought so much employment and opportunity to this town. The Vauxhall Motors plant opened in 1907 and closed in 2002, and when it closed it took so much opportunity and employment with it. And we all know what comes with unemployment, folks, what follows, and that's deprivation. There does seem to be a high number of homeless people here in Luton. In the town centre, many homeless people hanging around, and it's always upsetting to see someone's entire life bundled up in a duvet in the abandoned doorway of a disused pub.
Nice!
How long have you been skating?
15.
15 years, yeah.
Bro.
When I was like 15, I used to skate.
Yeah,
but I was shit, but yeah.
Yeah, fuck it, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, this used to be a spot when we were teenagers and that. It used to be like, skaters there, skaters there, skaters there. But now, two.
You're the only two remaining skaters in the scene?
Basically, yeah.
I can vouch how difficult skating is. I did it for a couple of years when I was a teenager, and I was awful at it. People think it looks easy. It is the hardest thing in the world.
It's one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. Luton, it's home, innit?
It's got a bit of a bad rep. I saw a survey last year that said it was the worst place in England to live.
I've been worse.
I've been worse on my travels. I make videos all around. I've been worse places than Luton.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what perspective they're thinking from. Maybe from a job point of view, yeah, it's hard to get jobs here. I've come from Oxford, where you can get a job by just breathing. But then coming back here, I spent 1 month grafting to get a job, and I managed to land one. And I'm not too sure what that's about. Like a couple of my brothers, they've been trying to get jobs for time and nothing.
Really? Yeah.
I've been applying for the most random things, bro.
You know, thinking back to the comment that I mentioned at the start, where somebody said that Luton makes Slough seem like Monaco. I don't think they compared Luton and Slough by mistake, because wandering around, as I have for a few hours now, they're very similar towns. Luton is bigger, but the town centre, the high street and how it's laid out, it really reminds me of Slough, and the vibe's similar too. But I will say that Luton does seem to have more going for it. The people have been more happy to talk to me, and there's definitely more life and more vibrancy in the town centre. I didn't catch it on film, but that's the second time today I've come across somebody shoplifting in Luton. Maybe that's a big problem. Do people always shoplift in Luton, mate? I'm not filming you, I'm filming me. Do people always shoplift in Luton?
Bro, I sit here like most days.
So I've been here for a few hours and I've seen it twice already. Somebody running out of a shop there and coming in.
It gets hit every day.
Shoes on gets hit every day.
Every day.
Why shoes on?
Easy, it's right by the door. That he
Yeah, bang,
right
yeah.
By the thing, innit?
Right by the door, bang, straight out. Shocking. Also, I must add that the Mall in Luton is probably the biggest retail offering, and it's absolutely buzzing, full of people, and all the shops are really busy. So it's not just about the high street here in Luton, it's also the Mall. On top of the quite prosperous Mall, which is clearly the most buzzing retail offering here in Luton, you've also got this really cool little market I've just happened across. Lots of little independent traders. It's getting towards the end of the day now, so a few of them are shuttered up. Maybe some of them aren't trading, but it's certainly doing a lot better than most markets you go around in the UK. I'm from the Midlands originally, yeah. I've been everywhere.
What do you think of your tour around here so far then?
You know, a very mixed bag, but the reason I came was I read an article from last year that said that Luton was the worst town in England. Yeah. And to be honest, I've come around, I spoke to everyone, and there are better places, but it's definitely not the worst.
No, it's not the
it's
worst,
quite buzzing.
it's not the worst.
This little market's amazing, yeah.
I think Peterborough was up there before and then it went to Luton, but yeah,
Okay.
that's interesting, isn't
Yeah,
it?
show me what you got in here, mate, yeah.
So we've got
This is your
antiques,
store?
Yeah, we've got antiques.
Yeah.
Got a lot of crystals.
Yeah. What started your passion for all this?
I like creativity and unique things.
Yeah, mate.
Old wood carving.
Yeah.
A lot of knowledgeable books that I
Yeah.
deal with. Stuff about like cancer,
Yeah.
herbs.
Like an organic way of
different
curing
stuff,
your body and
proper,
keeping
like,
your body
hormones,
good.
How your hormones work. Yeah, a lot
Oh,
of
mate,
stuff.
yeah.
It's an interesting business that I'm running right now. Helping
Absolutely,
a lot
mate,
of
yeah.
people, see.
Yeah, especially
Good
these
knowledgeable-
days.
yeah, good
the last 4 or 5
knowledgeable
years, yeah.
Organic toiletries.
Okay.
They're quite low at the moment, but yeah, they're all organic, so it's good. Let's show you. Let's see something now, yeah.
Yeah.
Pick a crystal, yeah.
I'm drawn by the marks on that.
Have a look, Jasper. Look, this is how it looks tumbled. See how it looks tumbled?
Where's that one? Campbell or Jasper?
Yeah, that's how it looks tumbled.
Yeah.
Let me show you. And then you can see if you resonate. What do you like about it? Just the patterns?
I like eyes. So where's my tattoos? I'm drawn to eyes. Yeah. So I was drawn to almost like peacock like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
So obviously with this crystal is to do more tranquility, peace.
Yeah.
Helping you ground and balance yourself. And then basically when it comes to these crystals, what they say is the one that catches your eye is in resonance with your frequency. That's why it's called your eye.
Yeah.
So they're interesting. But I'll make you read on it and then you can see more if you resonate with it. But they say
fertility.
anytime crystals catch your eye, that's matching your frequency, and that's why
Gift to life, a connection to all things, all living things of the present, past and future, rich in orbs and swirls of green and black. Commonly used in aid of meditation.
What do you think?
I think, yeah, like if you peel back my layers, I'm a man of peace and I like to meditate on simple things, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah.
That's my gift to you, innit?
You sure, mate? That's really kind of you, mate. What's your name, buddy?
Aaron.
Sorry?
Aaron.
Aaron. Yeah, my name's
Nice
Wendell.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you, mate. Yeah.
So welcome to Luton, mate.
Do you know what, mate? I need some shampoo because my Airbnb. Not shampoo. I need body lotion. You know, shower gel.
Shower gel. So these are the 2 shower gels that I've got left at the moment.
And what's the?
And they're fair prices. They're all under £10. They're organic.
So what's the different
This
benefits
one,
for me?
Nah, they're all. This one's certified organic.
Yeah.
This is a hemp. This one's a good one as well. So it's whatever you like. If you like coconut smell, the other one's more of a hempy smell.
Okay.
This one will have you smelling sweet.
Sweet.
Yeah, you be smelling sweet, man.
With a hemp one.
With the coconut one. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Oh, so the coconut one's gonna. I think I'll go with a hemp. I'm more of a hemp man than a coconut man. Read between the lines.
Yeah, you've got a nice crystal there. Here you go. I don't touch them once people pick them, so.
Oh yeah, so I've got to put it in the
That's
bag.
interesting though.
So
innit?
if you touch it, your vibes will go on it.
Yeah,
and,
don't let people touch your crystals.
Yeah. That could be taken a number of ways, couldn't it? Don't let people touch your crystals.
Yeah.
That's the motto of the day,
You want
mate.
the receipt?
No, I'm all good, mate. Yeah. Are you born and bred Luton?
Yeah.
So what do you think about this reputation it's got of being, like the worst place to live in
It's
England?
everywhere, that's how it goes everywhere. You got good and bad, so yeah.
Depends who you mix with, and
Yeah, it just depends what you're involved in.
I agree, mate.
If you're living a peaceful life, you're gonna live peaceful. If you're in a mix up, then
Chaos.
you're gonna find it different.
You
innit?
get
But
chaos.
overall, it's alright. It's not bad like that. You don't feel intimidated walking around.
I go all around the country walking around with a camera, and you can generally judge the vibe of a place by how open people are to a camera. Because it's a weird thing, you know. If somebody walks up to you, shoves a camera in your face, it brings out different parts of your personality.
Yeah, of course.
And if people are relaxed and, you know, like they're just, you know, quite open, then they'll generally talk to you,
Yeah,
you know.
of course.
And Luton's been quite open, so yeah.
I see people ballied off like that, like, hey, get that camera
Get away from me, get away from me.
So you know it's not too bad, innit? It's
Yeah.
alright.
Oh, Aaron, mate, so lovely to meet you. You've got a wonderful, wonderful energy, mate. And
check out Riley's as well. They're good.
see, if you didn't venture through the mall and into the market here, you wouldn't find all these exotic delights: Jamaican patties, African pancakes, hot patties there too. What an absolute little treasure cove, hidden away from the mainstream high street of Luton. High streets, honestly, how they are these days, they're the death of community. We need to get our markets back. We need to get our markets back buzzing. People need to shop locally in their traditional markets. There you go, all traders. Trade in Luton Indoor Market from only £18 per day. Low cost, low risk and flexible terms, and happy vendors. Much better for the community. So in conclusion, what do I think about Luton, folks? Is it the worst place in England, like last year's poll says? Well, technically, that poll called it the worst place to live, and I don't live here, so I can't make that call. But to visit, I think my answer is, I've been to a lot of better places, for sure, but I've also been to some worse places, and you might need to look back through my videos, try and work out which ones I'm talking about. But the town centre, it has a fair bit going on. The people have been quite friendly, quite willing to talk to me, and although it does have its issues, I don't think it's the worst place in England. Thanks for joining me, folks. Until next time. Shout out to Raid Shadow Legends. Download using my link right now, and I'll see you on the battlefield, comrade.